Hi, welcome to part 3 and the final video in this video series on how to market your nutrition and health products effectively online and offline. The title of this part is going to be called Design, Fonts, and Colors. How do you choose the right design, fonts, and colors for your target audience in this case? Statistically speaking, let's start with colors, right? Statistically speaking, yellow represents optimism, clarity, and warmth. Orange, friendly, cheerful, confidence. Red, excitement, youthful, bold. Purple, creative, imaginative, wise. Blue, trust, dependability, strength. Green, peaceful, growth, and health. Gray, balance, neutral, calm. That chart alone, which you can easily Google, called the Color Emotion Guide, is enough to give most companies a good sort of guideline as to choose what color best suits their audience for marketing purposes. Now, of course, green is a little bit of a encompassing color because it represents health, which is sort of the main thing when it comes to supplement and health marketing, right? So you may want to mix colors and have a little bit of green in the outline of most of your products, but that's not necessary because even this chart isn't black and white. This is based on statistics. Now, that is what you can use in terms of information for colors. I will actually be using a specific audience as a example throughout the rest of the video. And I will target elderly people in this case because a lot of health supplements and nutrition supplements are used by elderly people nowadays. And of course, you have your youth that does fitness. However, elderly people benefit a lot from taking vitamins and different supplements. So when it comes to writing, text, and fonts, and elderly people, you want to be more direct and specific. Limit the number of key points. Offer a manageable number of action steps. Use positive statements. Now there's more, but just to rehash, be direct and specific. Why be direct and specific? Because elderly people have a little bit of a decrease, or at least most of them, when it comes to cognitive behavior in their mind. So they can't really differentiate problems and different sort of meanings all at once as quickly as they did in their youth. So that's why you have to be very direct and specific about what it is you're talking about so that they don't have to create any inferences. Then limit the number of key points. Don't make 20 benefits as to what your product is about, but go into the main ones when it comes to elderly people, right? Offer a manageable number of action steps. Give them easy to follow instructions. Positive statements, so things that use adjectives that create positivity in their minds and their imagination as they are reading. And use active voice. Use a voice that guides them throughout the process of the ad. Support information with real examples and relatable stories. Now this ties in very well with social proof. Use pictures to help illustrate information. The pictures cuts through all the data, which is sort of why we are in the Nutri-Video business, where we create videos. Put your key points up front. Break lengthy documents to short sections or paragraphs. Repeat main points multiple times. You want to make sure that it registers well into them, because sometimes they read something and it kind of just passes them by. Reinforce main points with questions. That way you engage them, which creates more rapport between you and the audience, and in this case an elderly audience. Avoid complex diagrams and avoid jargon, technicalities that they may or may not know. And when it comes to fonts, make sure that you're using the correct font for your audience. Several observations can be made from these findings when it comes to font research. This is once again for elderly people. 14-point fonts were found to be more legible, promote faster reading, and were preferred to the 12-point fonts by elderly people. So make sure your fonts are nice and more big, right? Second, at the 14-point size, serif fonts tended to support faster reading. Serif fonts, however, were generally preferred less than the sans serif fonts. Third, there were essentially no difference between the computer fonts and the print fonts. So whether you're marketing online or offline, you don't really have to create or use different fonts for that. You can use the same exact ones. However, A compromise must be made in deciding which font type to use. If speed of reading is paramount, say you have a long slab of data that you need to put in there, you may want to put a speed reading font. Then serif fonts are recommended in that case. However, if font preference is important, meaning you have a very clear and distinct article or benefits list that because you followed the directions earlier, meaning limit your key points, then a sans serif font is recommended. These are very practical tips, and I hope they will help assist you in your marketing campaigns. And this is the end of the free video series. I hope this benefited you. I hope this gave you a few ideas as to how to market your nutrition and health supplements more effectively. And hopefully you at least got one thing out of this. I hope you have a great day, a great year, and enjoy the rest of the content. Take care.